Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today playing some more NHL 18. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hopefully this makes it better. We're back today with a little bit of can we win the Stanley Cup in year number 1 with X Team. X Team today appears to be the Los Angeles Kings. I think it's the Los Angeles Kings. We haven't done one of these videos in like years. Okay, like 3 months. I was looking back. I went back. I remember the last time I did it, I did a Florida Panthers one accidentally twice. May or may not have done that by an accident. But anyway, so I think we're on the Los Angeles Kings. I didn't see us do an LA Kings one. So if you guys have not seen us do these videos before, we pretty much have 1 year to make the LA Kings a Stanley Cup winner. And I think if I'm mistaken, last time we did this, we kept salary cap off. We finally decided, because we went through all of the whole theory of salary cap on and being able to trade like 5 first-round draft picks for a guy like Derek Brassard, and they'd be like, nope, not taking it because we're not taking that, retaining the salary. And it was pretty much impossible to make deals because of retaining salary issues and everything with the computer. So instead of having to deal with that, as much as I like keeping authentic, I'm pretty sure we kept that off in the last episode because of that reason, because of the whole computer AI, humble, jumble, retain salary, the logic or whatever. It's not proper in this game. So that's the reason we're going to leave that off. I don't really want to have to leave it off, but we have to leave it off. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead here and take a look at our LA Kings. Where do we got to work right here? I feel like the LA Kings always have a solid team, but EA always strongly disagrees or something, because, or I guess they don't do good in EA either. I was going to say they didn't make this playoffs again this season, but I guess that's just not an EA thing. They really don't have it. But I feel like Kopitar and Carter up the middle, it's like, man, who's stopping us? You got Drew Doughty on defense with Muzzin. I mean, the defense is solid. Phaneuf, Martinez, Forbert. Yes, I just said Phaneuf is solid. 82 overall solid. All right. And then you go look at the goaltending, and Johnny Quick's an 88 overall. I don't even know where you work with this team. It looks solid. I guess we go left wing. We can get a couple left wings. Maybe get a third line center, and then a right wing, maybe? Yeah, maybe get a right wing, and then we're talking 2 left wings, a third line center, and then maybe get ourselves an 81, 82-ish overall defenseman to go over there and replace gravel, you know, with concrete. Funny guy. All right, let's see what we can work with here, though. We're obviously going to go ahead and avoid the whole going to free agency thing because we turned off salary cap, so we could literally sign everybody. That's definitely not the way we want to go about this. So we need a third line center. What about Adam Henrique? What do you think, Henrique? You want to come over to be an LA King? I think you do. It just screams, I want to be an LA King. We're going to give you Thompson because, you know, we're going to try to give you a little bit of salary just to pretend we're trying to be realistic here. We're going to go a salary guy in Thompson. I mean, our first round draft picks are worth absolutely dirt. Do we go a second for Henrique? I don't think they do that. There's no way they're going to do that. Let's go ahead and add on. We'll go a second. 2 seconds. 2 seconds for Henrique and Thompson. They're interested in Thompson. They got to take that, right? No, they don't have to. Thankfully for the Kings, they do have a couple guys with a lot of potential. Not potential, but trade value. And by a lot, I mean like 2. But they still got it. So we're going to throw... Okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. It's a terrible idea. All right, fine. Give us a guy that you don't want, like Grant. What are you guys thinking? Trade rejected. So that was a terrible idea. Maybe we just go straight first-round draft pick for Adam Henrique. That is vastly overpaying. I can only imagine how much I have to overpay to have them retain a couple million salary with Adam Henrique. There you guys go. First-round draft pick. Oh, okay. Totally unwilling, they said. Totally unwilling to part ways with Adam Henrique. He's a nice guy and all, but... Adam Doug's totally unwilling to part ways until with what you requested from us. So unless you're giving us something spectacular, don't waste our time. Sorry. All right, we'll go somewhere else for a center. That's fine. What about Stepan? Derek type. 2 first, or 1 first, a second, and Thompson, Arizona. You guys like that, right? Yeah, I knew they'd like it. Thank you, Arizona. You're my favorite. All right, we've got to find a left wing. What, am I asking for too much for Brad Marchand? Dang. Just wanted a decent left wing. Got to get the tone set on our team. Want team to be afraid of us. You guys are right. If you want a good left wing, you go to Columbus. We're going to try to get Thomas Vanek off him. He's an 83 overall. His potential, you know, is not really there because he's 33 years old. So we can try and snipe him real quick, maybe. We're going to offer him a prospect. What do you guys think? Velarde? That is pretty even. If you guys don't give me Vanek for Velarde Columbus, I don't even know if I want to do that. We're only trying to win in the first year, though, so we're not worried about the future. Thank you, Vanek. Okay. Now we need to get a stud left wing. Like a really studly left wing to go with Vanek and the rest of our team. Pat, you ready? Pat, you ready? I know you want to play for us. You know it'd be cool if you could do like a trade feature that bring up every single left wing, like top to bottom in the entire league. So you don't have to keep switching teams and stuff all the time. I mean, I know you can go and hit like the drop down thing like this right here. But I mean, like an entire list of left wings just pops up. Josh Bailey. You look like a winner. Josh Bailey is 27 years old. Not bad priced. Left winger. What do you guys think, New York? Vanek has like no value at all. Okay, we are running out of prospects. We have any left? Did we just deal our best prospect? I think we did. Yeah, we did. But that's right. We have Anderson still. Anderson Dolan. Anderson Dolan. Is that Dolan fallen type? You guys draft Dolan ahead of time? Had to have. We'll throw in a first round draft pick. Oh, no. Bailey's got a lot of value. It might take a couple first. We're going to have to throw getting a decent defenseman out the back door because we're going heavy for Josh Bailey. 2 first round draft picks. They're like, no. I even gave him Dolan, man. That's the OG Dolan. I swear that is how you spell his name. There's no A or H or anything. We're throwing a second round draft pick. Trade still rejected. One more try. We're going to throw in one more second round draft pick. We need to save our first. We need to get at least one decent defenseman, I think, to get this team going where we need to be. Trade rejected. I question whether you even looked at our trade block surplus. No, we didn't, actually. We just looked at your left wings, and I liked your left wing. So to answer your question, no, I didn't look at your surplus. About Mike Hoffman. Hoffman's a little bit cheaper. We can drop a first round draft pick. We might even be able to drop a second. We're still overpaying there, but I know they're going to want overpaid. So we're going to try Hoffman. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't overpaying still. Fine. Gotta turn this computer on easy next time. Be a little bit easier to deal with. We'll throw another second round draft pick. Like I said, we don't have to worry about the retain the salary thing. It's almost impossible to deal as it is. There we go. There's a Hoffman. All right, we need a defenseman. I want a D-man, and I'm going to be very happy. Let's try to find a mediocre D-man. Not something flashy, but not something terrible. I'm talking like an 81, 82 overall range. Maybe an 86. What do you think, Mark Edward Vlasic? Maybe an 83, 84? 84 defenseman? I wouldn't mind an 84. Jake Gardner. You want to be a Blue Jacket? I hope not, because I'm trying to get you on the Kings, all right? Gardner. That's going to be a tough and pricey one, though. See what we can deal here. We're going to have to give them some prospects. They don't want any prospects. They want Phaneuf back? They have to want Phaneuf back, don't they? Come on. We would give them to Phaneuf, but then we're just spinning circles because we're trying to upgrade. We're getting rid of Phaneuf, and then we have to go and get another D-man. They don't want our first-round draft picks. They're definitely not going to take this trade. So I'm going to offer big. This is our player. I think we're winning a cup. We get Jake Gardner, and the Stanley Cup's ours. We're going to get Jake Gardner, overpaying for him. Yeah, I didn't think so. They didn't want to give him to us. Leafs are a cup contender. I can understand it. See if we find a defenseman on a team that isn't, well, at least in EA's eyes right here, isn't a cup contender, like the LA Kings or Las Vegas Golden Knights. All right, so their best defenseman's an 81 overall. That's probably not a good idea. The Canucks have Tanev, though. What about sniping Tanev off you guys? We'll offer 1 first-round draft pick. That's pretty fair, so they're probably not going to take it. Indeed, they did not. We better stick with 2 first-round draft picks. Poor Dolan. I keep calling him Dolan. Somebody's going to get very mad at me for that. All right, so 2 first-round draft picks. Tanev, hand him over. Oh, I didn't even Dolan. That's Clag. Yeah, we had to overpay like a lot. Like a whole lot. Assistant coach best roster, but I do want to see our roster real quick. Let's pull this bad boy up, see if we're looking good. I'm hoping we're looking good. Oops, click too far over. We could be the contract, but we're not paying these guys. Thomas Vanek needs a contract. Of course he does. Why am I skipping? Is EA's like server broken? Oh, it brought me to the right screen. Okay, perfect. They definitely skipped on my screen. Okay, so we have Tanev, Kopitar, Mike Hoffman on the first line. I bought 2 left wings, not for you to put them both on the first line and give me 2 right wings on the second line, EA. Not sure what he was thinking there. Come on. Oh, they already had Foley. Somebody was on the left wing before that should have been. It had to be Pearson. Pearson, you're over here. Vanek, you're there. Toffoli, I don't even want you where you're at. I'm putting Toffoli on the first line with Pearson. We're going to put Hoffman, Jeff Carter. Should we do that? I want to keep the lefties on the right side, righties on the left side. Sniper. First line forward. Of course, you're a first line forward, Mike Hoffman. I hear you. So are you, Jeff Carter. We got a second line and first line. Second line, Tanev's happy on the second line. So is Toffoli. Maybe that's why they did that. And so is Pearson. So we're going to have to move one of these guys up. Let's move up Mike Hoffman, I guess. He wants to be on the first line. So we'll move him up to the first line. Third line's still kind of meh. I ain't worried about that, though. Defense, we have Drew Doughty, Muzzin, Tanev, Martinez, Forbert, and Dion Phaneuf. So our defense is looking a lot better. I think we look pretty solid. I really don't think the Kings have, as far as at least an overall base, like a bad team. Their backup goalie is atrocious. 72 overall. Never do I go and get backup goalies, but I might have to. Let's start the season up, though. We'll send the season up. We'll send to the trade deadline, hopefully to this trade deadline. If we start struggling, we might have to stop before then. But otherwise, if it looks like we're tight for a playoff spot, we may have to trade for a backup goalie. I don't want to have to do it, but if we're struggling to make the playoffs, that might be the problem. We'll see where it is. 2 back-to-back games against the Vegas Golden Knights coming up here in the trade deadline. We'll stop at the Dallas Stars. When we get there, I'll catch you guys back here. Dang, you guys see how quick that sim was, like a blink of an eye. Check that out. We're 40-18. I think we're doing all right. See how our backup goalie's doing just for a good time. He is 9-5 with an 893 save percentage. But you don't need a backup goalie in playoffs, so we're just going to leave it be. We're doing fine without him. It's all good. 31-11. Johnny Quick's killing it back there. Finished up the season. When he finished up the season, I'll catch you guys back here once again. All right, here we go. End of the season. No spoilers, but we missed the playoffs. See that guy? Oh, just kidding. Just a kid, just a kid, just a kid. Let's see how we finished, though. We gotta have a good season, right? I didn't catch the record. I looked up. We was already in the playoffs. Said we were 0-0. Season wasn't complete, though. Drew Doughty's having a great season. 0 points so far on it. Nice. We finished 50, 24, and 8. So we dropped 108 points this season. That may have been the league best. I'm hoping it's the league best. Let's find out. 108, 108. Oh, man. 125 points out of the Lightning. Nobody can stop the Lightning, man. These guys are just filthy out there in this game. 108, 106 out of the Hurricanes, 104 out of the Leafs, 104 out of the Blues, 100, 100. Straight zeros. Nothing after the first, though. 100 for the Capitals. And it looks like Red Wings just missed it. The Red Wings, 88 points. The Stars, 87. Stars wish they could make the playoffs with 87 this year, I'm sure. The Ducks, the Blue Jackets missed it. A lot of tight races down here. 86 points, 86. Look at all the teams with 86 points just missing the playoffs. The Sabres were one of them. Guess who wasn't one of them? The Calgary Flames. He had 65 points, falling for Dahlin. It's all good. Same with the Rangers. Our team didn't do too bad, though. 79 points out of Kopitar, 75 out of... What? Doughty dropped 75 points? Look at this guy. That says Norris all over it. 68 out of Jeff Carter. 66 out of Mike Hoffman. I think he liked his new partners up there on the first line. Toffoli with 58 points. 46 out of Thomas Vanek. Go out there and check out how Johnny Quick did real quick. Johnny Quick had to have a nice season. I know he did. Yes, he did. 40 wins, 15 losses. Looks a lot like a Vezina winner. 896 does not look a lot like any type of winner. Sorry, Jack Campbell. 2.34 goals against average for Johnny Quick. Had a great season. Let's get these playoffs going. Who we got in the first round? Was it the Dallas Stars? Looks like the Dallas Stars must have been a wild card team indeed, and then we have them. So we have, not the hardest. We have the winner of San Jose and Edmonton. Could be a little tough. Could be a little tough. We have to beat Dallas first. Let's get out of Dallas. Let's do it. Round number 1. Home win. Overtime home win. They're putting up a fight. 1-1 series tie. 2-1 after 2. 5-3. Overtime loss in game number 5. It's all of a sudden, it's a 3-2 series. We're going back at Dallas. Can we win in game number 6? We will. 6 games. 4-2. LA Kings. Who are we playing? Do we have the San Jose Sharks? Or do we have the Edmonton Oilers? I'm intrigued to find out. We have the Edmonton Oilers. Game number 1. We're still at home. Going up against Edmonton is a 2-0 loss. Shut out by Cam Talbot. And here we go again. An overtime win. Second time we picked up an overtime W. We're pretty good in overtime. 2-1 in overtime by the looks of it. Going back to Edmonton, we got to pick up a win. We got to steal one in Edmonton, and we did. Not just a steal. Johnny Quick shut the door. 4-0. One more? Yes! Back-to-back shutouts. Johnny Quick's on fire. Going back at home, can he continue the shutout streak? 3 in a row. Nope, 4-2 win, no. Going to the conference finals, who do we got? This is looking good, boys. A little scared to go out there and play Tampa, but the St. Louis Blues, are they going to make the playoffs this year is the real question. They got a tight one, boys. They got, what, Chicago tonight? That'd be Chicago last night by the time I upload this video, I guess. 5-0 win. Johnny Quick is freaking lit, man. Johnny Quick is playing phenomenal. 4-2 loss. I had to bring it up, didn't I? Back over there in St. Louis. Can we win? No. 3-1 loss. Johnny Quick, you got to steal us that one, buddy. You've been shutting teams out. That was the one we needed. There's an overtime win. 3-2. Tied series, 2 apiece. Going back to St. Louis. Can we pick up the W? We can. There's the much-needed shutout by Johnny Quick. That wasn't St. Louis. That was a home game. What am I talking about? Game number 6. We can end the series right now. We don't want to go to game 7, and we won't. We will go to the Stanley Cup Finals. The Stanley Cup Finals, I said, and play the what? The Washington Capitals? Who's seen this one coming? They can't do this. We got to win this in easy, am I right? 3-2 to win. Game 1. Game number 2. Washington, 4-1. It's looking good. Have we won? When's the last time we won a Stanley Cup in this series? I think we've done it 1 time in like 15 tries. And we are 2 games away from winning the Stanley Cup. And we had to lose. I had to bring it up. Come on, quick. We got to steal one in Washington. We don't really have to steal one. We just have to win all the home games. I'd like to steal one in Washington. There it is. 3-1. Let's jump into this game. We can end it in 5. Let's do it. End it in 5. I'd love to win a Stanley Cup. I'm feeling good about this team, man. The LA Kings winning us the Stanley Cup. Not hard to imagine, but here we go. Period number 2. It's already 1-1. Looks like we got a Beagle. Looks like we got a Stepan. Very similar goals on opposite sides of the ice. Let's get period number 2 out of the way. It's going to be 4-1 LA after 2. It's going to be a blowout, boys. Ryder's like, let's go. That guy's like, I'll put him in the back of the net. Look at this guy. Do it. Period number 4. -1, which is period number 3, which is the period we're in. And we're all of 15 minutes away from winning this game. It's going to happen. 12 minutes, 10 minutes, the time's counting down. Raise the banner, boys. It's a 5-game sweep of the Washington Capitals. That's right, you can sweep guys losing a game. 5-game sweep. Washington power play. Kill it off. End it. Kill shot. The LA Kings have won the Stanley Cup in the first year. I'm proud we did that. That's the first time we've done this in a while. Pretty excited about it. I'm glad it happened. Give us the little trophy thing real quick. I want to see it. There it is. The Stockton Heat went out there and won the AHL Calder Cup, if anybody's concerned at all. Let's take a look at it. It's got to look nice, right? It has to look... Oh, they're not going to show us the cup. There it is. The LA Kings won this Stanley Cup. So the LA Kings can indeed win a Stanley Cup in the first year if we're managing it. First time in about 15 tries. First time in a while. Glad to see it. Otherwise, though, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.